Life could really hit you hard sometimes. It was 2010, and Bevan was flattened. He was told, "Nothing picks you up better than a sea bath." So, with that in mind, he mustered all the strength that remained in him and drove to Chaguaramas with the four kids. Parking by the almond tree, the family decided that they would go kayaking first, and that they did. Indeed, what he heard was absolutely correct. Nothing takes away stress like open water. With all in, they drove further inland to experience a bath now. Halfway along, his son expressed that he had forgotten his leather slippers. If it were a rubber ding ding, they could have left those behind for a desperate vagrant, but it was an expensive slippers. What? All Bevan's stress resurfaced to the point of boiling over. He pulled the car sharply over, then made a violent U turn, blasting him verbally all the way. Bevan was an English teacher, so there was no fumbling in expressing how upset he was with his son's eternal forgetfulness. Bevan was fed up with it. Bevan continued, "How could you be so? Can't you do anything?" And on he went until they made a screeching stop under the almond tree, where his son left his leather slippers. Careless fellow, Bevan thought to himself, fuming and fussing and freaking out. "Got them, Dad?" came an exuberant voice running to the car. "Ah, but would you like me to bring your leather sandals as well?" James 1:19 reminds us, "Be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger." If we take the time to listen, exercising that technique would rid us, of the urge to quickly say things that can be destructive to ourselves and to others. And in so doing, James is also encouraging us, because as we listen, it's going to remove from us that anger, that arrogance that keeps us from doing what God's word says. Listen. And we need to remember also that anger does not produce God's righteousness. Hence, he said to us in another place that we should be angry and sin not. Sometimes we sin with the words that we utter. So may we allow God to help us, to constrain us even, so that we'll be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to exercise anger, thereby demonstrating unrighteousness by our words. May God bless us, and may we choose today to let Jesus constrain us. It's our choice, it's a choice that we can make. Let's choose to allow Jesus to constrain us so we will not utter words that are destructive, but words that are redemptive. Shalom.